Hi, this is Bridget with Life on Spectrum, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about sense of humor and especially sarcasm for those people on the spectrum. First and foremost, I want to tell you that I tried everything I possibly could when my son was growing up to try to make him understand a joke. However, it was very difficult. Finally, I realized that he would just laugh because he knew that's what I expected. So I want you to keep that in mind, that sometimes that's actually a good thing, so that he feels like he's a part of the class or he is being social, but he really doesn't understand sense of humor sometimes, especially with this, the silly jokes like, why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? He's like, to him, that makes sense. Like, why is that funny? It's not black, it's too literal, it's too black and white. But as he's grown up, what I've understood and come to understand is he actually likes the literal thinking with a spin, which is called sarcasm. If you think about it, if you watch the Big Bang Theory, for example, all they are very intelligent, and their sense of humor is literally taking literal facts and actually putting a spin to it. There's also one movie that I would like all of you to watch, and I'm not getting paid to do this, but it's called Asperger's Are Us. And that is actually a great movie for you to watch to understand the sense of humor for those on the spectrum. It actually shows 4 adult males that are on the spectrum in their 20s, and they actually are a comedy group that travel around the United States. And they're not loved by all because they have a very dry sense of humor and sarcasm, but it will make you understand how their sense of humor is different than ours. I also want you to be aware that sometimes with their sense of humor, some morbid items could possibly pop in, but make sure you understand that, like, once again, with death and dying, they do kind of put a spin on it for sarcasm, and that is actually typical for those on the spectrum. So hopefully this helps a little bit with sense of humor and sarcasm, and just remember, it's that black and white, literal thinking that makes them have a hard time understanding humor, but they can learn to laugh when it's supposedly normal to, but they prefer the sarcasm. Hopefully this helps, and I'm Bridget with Life on Spectrum. Thanks for watching that episode, and make sure you come back and join us again for upcoming videos. They'll be uploaded almost on a daily basis. Also, if you really enjoyed us, like us below, or even leave a comment for us to respond back to. And if for all of you that are really involved in the Life on Spectrum, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate you. We hope that this is worthwhile for you, and we'll see you next time on Life on Spectrum.